Hello once again, Star Wars and Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba. And before we get to this really fun package, I do want to let you know that I did receive the email that many other collectors have received, and the Hasbro Katana Jabba sail barge is getting ready to be shipped. I am so excited. I will try to do an episode. Haven't decided how I want to do this. I might want to do a live episode. I might want to just record it and edit it down and get it to look really nice, or maybe a little bit of both. Who knows? I am so excited, though. I can't even tell you. Got my space all picked out for it in the collection room. I am ready and excited that from Toy Fair they talked about they're going to also release a skiff that goes with it. That's fine. I have my own skiff, but maybe I can have two skiffs. So that would be really cool. But that is for the future. That is not here yet. What is here right now is this blank package. Now, I will tell you the story behind this package. In addition to lots of announcements coming out from International Toy Fair in New York City, there was also a thing called Hasbro Pulse. It's basically Hasbro Toy Shop, but kind of rebranded and a lot easier interface to work with and things of that nature on their site. I think it's HasbroPulse.com. And there was a thing basically that if you signed up, if you made a purchase, you could get free shipping from them for a year or something like that. So I took advantage of that, and I found this item, which I thought was interesting. And again, those who watch the channel know that I am into interesting. I am into things I'm not caring about finishing up collections, although I do try to finish up some collections of figures or waves or whatever. But for the most part, I just like whatever passes my fancy, whatever's interesting. And this came out. Now, I was not expecting the item in question, to come in a box this big, but here it is. So why don't we get right down to it? I'd like this episode to be a little bit shorter because last time we did an unboxing, it ran for quite a long time. So let's see how we can do this. And maybe some of you know what this is already. I don't think I made any announcements on it anywhere. It was kind of an impulse buy, I won't lie. The Star Wars First Order Nerf Rival Precision Battling. Okay, and this is just an amazing thing. Now, it's a Nerf gun with pellets, with little Nerf balls or whatever. And they have released quite a few Nerf guns. I've had really no interest in Nerf. Okay, other than the occasional Star Wars Nerf gun. So there's been a cross licensing between Hasbro, Star Wars, and Nerf products in the past. But in fact, there were even vehicles that were launching Nerf darts. So it's nothing new. But what amazed me about this was that we have a weapon here that looks pretty much like a movie accurate weapon. I know to those who are extreme Star Wars fanatics that might scour over the movies with a frame by frame accuracy will disagree with that, and I get that. But I just feel like this was something that was unique and different. And I also got to point out that I think it was a genius part on Lucasfilm's part, a genius decision to make the gun white, because you don't have to worry about having to have issues with toy gun manufacturing laws, and you can make it look like a movie accurate weapon when it's just a toy, something that is very hard to come by these days. So when I saw this on their website, I said, this is really cool. It was not cheap. I equate it to something that is somewhere between a high-end toy gun and a prop replica, somewhere in between that price. Okay, it's a First Order Stormtrooper Blaster replica, bolt action mechanism, 7-round magazine, First Order colored rounds. All right, so why don't we get this baby open? Now, it is a display box. So I don't know. Oh, I feel that. So we have that. Oh, wow. What cool art. Well, I'm definitely not getting rid of this box. In fact, maybe I'll even display it in this box. Who knows? But now, mind you, I've had very little experience with the Nerf, more gun replica kind of thing that I'm seeing here. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to set this up. But let's just start it. I'm going to cut this box in the end here. And then this is one of those things where I'm not planning on throwing out the box, so I don't want to get too damaging with the box. And I probably will. I don't know if I'll display it. Oops. Ah! I'm being attacked by Nerf balls. Okay. There we go. I should have expected that. Okay, well, they all just came out, so that's easy. Okay. I'm going to very gently rest this right there. Okay. So these are, okay. I was nervous when I've seen these in the store, and I didn't realize that these are surprisingly, they're like little Nerf balls. They're really surprisingly light. So there were 7 of them. Okay, I didn't lose any. Good. All right. Now the only thing is it come with an instruction? It doesn't. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to just wing it. All right. So let's get this out. Wow! Look at this thing, man. Holy cow! This is really big. Okay. So as you can see, now I see why it's in the box that big. Now, is it a proper replica? I would say no. I would say that it is actually just something that how to load it. Comes with a sight. Okay, pretty cool stuff. All right, and then spring-loaded action. All right, comes with a few other things here. We have our. Looks like comes with 2 pieces that you attach, and then it looks like this is like the spring-loaded. I get a feeling that you load these up like this. I know I'm going to lose these, and my cat's going to find them. That'll be fun. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward here. All right, now. It looks like this, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be something, I might have to look at the box. Sorry, I gotta bring you back up here. Okay. All right, I see one piece here. Looks like this goes on there, like that. And looks like this gets placed like that. Okay, pretty simple. All right. And the only thing I don't know is how I open it up. Do you actually? Oh, it has a safety. That's pretty cool. Oh, here it is. Duh. Okay, on the bottom. And again, for those of you that are like Nerf, complete, total Nerf, that's easy enough. I guess that's why they don't have instructions. They figured that the average person will be able to figure it out. Okay. There's my safety. Okay. So this thing kind of pops down. Okay, and then I look and go, wow, that has a little bit more velocity to it than I realized. I wonder if that'll work again. Here we go. Ready? Oh, wait. Okay. I will say this. All right? Say this, okay? I'm imagining that playing with Nerf pellets like this would be the equivalent of, I just lost one, but I'll find it somewhere. Playing with the Nerf pellets is kind of like playing with paintball. Okay. Now, paintball. Anybody who's done paintball gun, warfare at paintball places will tell you that it's not like certainly not lethal, and it's certainly not anything that's horribly painful. But there is a sting when a ball that is made of a light plastic, but has to stay together enough to hold the paint and to be able to hold it in your hand so you can load. once that, it has to be able to hit the target, meaning a person, hard enough for it to burst. It's going to sting. These things, there is an initial, if you get skin contact, it's definitely a thing you have to be careful of. So, what do I think of this? Well, I will be honest with you. I don't really have an intention of going out and having Nerf wars with anybody, but I do appreciate the look of it. I do appreciate that the people that designed it really took care to give it a good Star Wars look. I will say that where it gets a little bit, I'm not 100% sure of, is, the gun typically should not have this much on the back of it. This piece is supposed to come out and do this. Okay, that's where they didn't do this. So when you look at it, if you look at it without any frame of reference, it does look a lot, particularly like this much from like here on. Okay, from here this way, it looks a lot like the First Order Stormtrooper blaster. But if you look at it, now that I'm holding it in my hand, everything is definitely more exaggerated. It's got a larger handle. This whole piece is bigger. But I think that's just a necessity to, well, for a couple of things. Number one, to be able to hold and shoot out the pellets in the right way with the right velocity and have it work. Plus, I think that they basically just took this idea of a Nerf blaster rifle is not new. I mean, I think this stuff has been out for years, and they just tried to fashion one that works and make it look enough like a Star Wars weapon to give it that. So, do I like it? Yes, I think it's really cool. Sorry, Death Star cookie jar. I think it's really cool. I look forward to being able to put it in my display, and I am definitely keeping the box and the box art just because it's so awesome. This could be something that later on down the road I might get rid of, I might sell. But I do like it. I do think it's kind of like it'll take up the premier space in the arsenal, which I've shown on a previous unboxing or previous shelf talk. So really, really cool. One more shot for the road. All right, but before I shoot the camera one more time, I do want to thank everyone for watching. Again, this is a little bit of a shorter episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Keep checking those videos. The katana is coming. I should be getting it within the next 2 weeks, and I'm very much looking forward to doing an episode. I will tell you, I originally thought it was coming in April, in which case I would have had a lot more evenings that I would have been able to open it up and do something with. Unfortunately, it's coming right at my most busy time of year, where I've got stuff going on in my job every day, like double time, overtime. So I will do what I can, and I'll get it out there as soon as I can. But please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button so you can get more announcements on new videos. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba, Darth Tuba Star Wars unboxing page on Facebook, and leave comments or email me darthtuba77@gmail.com if you have any questions. So that'll do it for this week's episode. Until next time, may the Force be with you.